Hi everybody, welcome to Tungsys Spring 2025. I am your teacher for your Art Appreciation class for the spring of 2025. My name is Ashley Lodovico Slow and I will be your instructor for the next couple of weeks, or at least until May. I wanted to take a moment and first and foremost introduce myself, let you know a little bit about me. This is a completely online class, so we don't really have the opportunity to meet with each other in person to get to know each other in that capacity. So what I'd like to do is first and foremost say hi. Again, my name is Ashley Lodovico Slow. I am a teacher here at Tungsys as an adjunct, but I'm also a teacher at New Britain High School. I teach grades 9 through 12 in the art department here. I have been teaching in New Britain for around 14 years. I've been teaching at Tungsys for around 19 years, which is a long time. I have two children, 2 and 4. I am married and I live in Bristol. I teach a lot. Sometimes I feel like that pretty much takes up my entire life, as well as being a mom. But I do have hobbies. I really like being outside. I really like shopping, reading, being with my kids. I have 3 dogs. I have 2 bloodhounds and I have a Southern cur. The bloodhounds are Marley and Nori, and my Southern cur is named Ziggy. I'm an open book. I love to connect with people and to collaborate with people, so if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them, which takes me into, how do you ask me a question? How do you find out more about me? I'm going to pause on my story for just a moment, and I'm going to revert everybody's attention to the screen right here. So what I am using right now is a program called Screencastify. It's a video monitoring system where I'm able to share my screen and use a video for you to see my face. I will be utilizing Screencastify frequently throughout the course so that you are able to hear and see me as your instructor, tell you what to expect, and to facilitate the knowledge and content that you're going to be using throughout this semester. I also encourage you all to use technology in any way that you are comfortable with to be able to connect and collaborate with me and your classmates. A little bit more about that in a little bit, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to just give you a quick tour of the virtual space that we are working with. Every semester that I teach, there's always a ton of people that have used Blackboard before, and then there's also a few people that have not. I don't like to assume that I don't have anybody that's not used to Blackboard, so the next couple of minutes is going to be showing you in and around the Blackboard space. So this shell right here is our class. You'll see the CRN number right here. It's spring 2025. It's art appreciation and it is open. Now our semester doesn't start until Friday, tomorrow, but our structure of this class is going to be on a weekly basis. So there's not going to be any assignments or anything due or released rather to you until the first Monday of every single week. So while this video is going to be posted on Friday, January 24th, I'm looking at a calendar right now, nothing formally will be due or assigned to you until Monday, January 27th. And what we will be running on is a weekly basis. That's a lot of information. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to first and foremost jump into our Blackboard shell right here. I'm going to direct you all. This is not very exciting yet because our semester hasn't started, but this is where you're always going to be. This is where you're always going to land when you enter into our shell, to the announcement page. This is my first announcement to you. You will also see this video that I'm recording as we speak in this section right here. But I'd like to bring your attention to this side panel. This is your navigation panel. And this is where you're going to find all the information, particularly the syllabus, which is the most important part of this video. So this is going to let you know what to expect. So I'm going to jump into this course syllabus. You're just going to have to, it opens on another page. You'll click the link, and here is our course syllabus. So my name, my email, I am an adjunct and I don't have a faculty phone, so email is the best way to get a hold of me. There's a ton of information that you are welcome to read at your leisure in this syllabus, but what I'd like to do is jump down to the course outline. So as I was saying, our weeks, the structure and process of this semester is going to be on a weekly basis. So week 1 is going to be 1/27 to 2/2, so January 27th to February 2nd, Monday to Sunday. And this is where we are going to have a chance to welcome each other. I will explain to you what that means, but your welcome assignment, which will be posted on January 27th, will be due Sunday, February 2nd at midnight. And basically what you're going to do is go to this discussion section, and excuse me one moment. You're going to navigate down to the welcome and instructions. So you're going to introduce yourself. We are working in a virtual classroom, yada, yada, yada. This is where you can either write to our classmates on this discussion post, or you can create a video like I'm doing right now to introduce yourself to us. And you can use any technology, video, that you are comfortable with, or you don't have to at all. Again, it's up to what you're comfortable with. Sometimes it's just nice to see a face. If you want to add pictures to this discussion post, you're certainly able to do that as well. Okay. This, again, is not going to be released to you until January 27th, Monday, January 27th, and you'll have a week to complete it. So I'm going to jump back to the syllabus, and you'll see that all of the other assignments are going to be outlined right here for you, okay? All the way up until week 16, which is our final presentation week. I will get into that. I will explain everything that we have to do as we get into the course. I don't want to overwhelm anybody at this point in time, okay? So again, this syllabus is in right here under the course syllabus. It will open up to this page, and there's a ton of information, your student learning outcomes, how I'm going to be evaluating and grading you, what that grading means, absences and attendance guidelines, if something happens during the semester, what do you do? I am big on communication. As long as you are openly communicating to me what your needs are or whatever comes up, I'm happy to work with you and be flexible with you. I have designed this course, and my professional philosophy is that I want to see my students succeed. I do not want to see them fail. So if I have to work with you on anything that comes up for you, that's my job to do that. But I don't know what I don't know. So if you don't let me know what's happening, my hands are tied. Okay. So I encourage everybody to take a look at this, and please reach out to me with any questions or comments that you might have. All right, so we're going to jump out of that. Now, the rest of, the rest of this shell is pretty blank right now because of the fact that we are not in our semester. So what I'd like to do is my courses sort of mirror each other from semester to semester. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to jump down to a previous online course that I taught, just so that you can see what to expect. So you'll see in this shell that is now closed, I have a ton of videos first and foremost, and every week there is an update of some kind, and welcoming you to the new content of that week. So this is what you can expect to see from week to week to week. Nothing is a surprise to you or should not be a surprise to you. Every Monday or Sunday night, I will be posting some sort of an update with the week's assignments ahead of you, okay? So that is the welcome page. From there is the course content. Again, in PowerShell, this also is very similar. You'll see the headings. Again, none of this is released to you yet, but basically you'll have a unit. The first unit is what is art. The second part to that unit is going to be an assignment that you are going to complete. Then we're going to go into our second unit, which is the elements and principles of art. And then you're going to have an assignment to complete in the fourth week, right? No, I'm sorry, I'm getting my weeks mixed up. If we go to the syllabus, you can see right here. So we start with welcome. We start with what is art. It's going to be a discussion and a journal post. Those are the assignments. And then you're going to have a what is art assignment. We'll jump into our next unit, elements and principles of design. Then you'll have an elements and principles of a design assignment, so on and so forth. That is the structure of this class. So we're toggling back and forth between new content and an assignment that you're going to do something with that new content. No, you are not going to have to be required to write or paint or, you are going to be required to write. You're not going to be required to draw or paint or create anything. This is a lecture-based class. All right, so that's the course content. You'll also have journal posts that you're going to need to complete. They will look similar to this, where you're going to be, we'll jump into what is art. You're going to be given a prompt, and you're going to have to speak to that prompt. Same with the discussion post. This is going back to the welcoming. You're also going to have a what is art discussion board post that you're going to have to post to, okay? Lastly, what else? You'll have two projects, two significant projects. I'll go back to the announcements right here. You'll have a museum visit where I'm going to ask you to visit a museum either virtually or an actual museum. And you will have a museum project rubric for yourself. To give you guidelines and criteria of what you need to do for that, and I will give you all that information as it comes. And then your last project is an art gallery project, which is going to be a final presentation. And again, I will give you ample time to take a look at that. I'll explain it and discuss it as it comes. That is pretty much our class in a nutshell. I can't really think of anything else to get you ready for the semester, other than I hope that you come with a positive attitude and a willingness to work and an openness to collaboration. If you are able to do those three things, you will find the most amount of success in this class. Between now and the 27th, when our shell officially starts, our semester, our art appreciation class shell officially starts. If you have any questions based on this video, which I apologize, it is a long video, please reach out to me. My contact information is in the course syllabus. My email is right here. Please reach out to me with any questions. I am a human being. I always make mistakes or forget something or, unintentionally leave something out. So please, if you're like, oh, wait, what's that? Or how does this work? Please let me know. Most often, you are not going to be the only one that thinks that, and I will probably do another video addressing that question. So again, if you have anything, please let me know, and I very much look forward to working with all of you in the weeks to come.